Michigan fans, this is a glorious day, ladies and gentlemen. This day is glorious. But for Ohio, this day is pure hell. A pure, disappointing day for them. Let me be upfront about this. I must admit, as a Michigan fan, I'm ashamed of myself. I am embarrassed of myself, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I doubted my team. I doubted my team because of the offense, the way they performed all season long. And then if you take a look at the other team, all the talent that they acquired during the offseason. And I looked at both rosters. Or if you do a comparison when it comes to pure talent between both rosters, on paper, Michigan, it wasn't even in their radius when it comes to talent. That's how disappropriate or disproportionate that the talent between Michigan and the Suckeyes. Ohio, during the offseason, paid $20 million plus on upgrading their roster. Most of the guys that was there last year wanted to stay because they wanted their gold pair of pants by beating us. Then they went into the portal and they gotten some big time talent out of the portal. They got Junkins, Caleb Downs from Alabama. They got Will Howard out of the portal. Then they still had Travion Henderson. They still had Ibuka. They had Jeremiah Smith. They had all of this talent from top to bottom. Offensively, defensively, they was the better team on paper. They was the better team on paper. Then on the other side, on the Michigan side, we lost 18 players to the NFL from last year. Those guys are not easily to be replaced. Michigan lost practically our whole entire coaching staff from last season. We lost our head coach, both our offensive and defensive coordinators. We lost our running backs coach. We lost our strength and conditioning coach, linebackers coach, special teams coach, secondary coach. And these are all the people that Michigan lost during the offseason after the national championship run that Michigan had when they won the national championship. So we lost all of this talent on the coaching staff and the players to the NFL. We lost 18 guys. And prior to the game, Michigan was without two of their best players. Michigan played without Colston Loveland, the best tight end in America, and without Will Johnson, the best cornerback. Now, we was playing without two of our best players. Michigan went into the horseshoe. Now, you taking account of everything that I just said. Everything that I just said. It looked like there is no way that Michigan was going to win at that place this year. because everything was stacked against Michigan this year. And matter of fact, every freaking body betting on Ohio State to beat Michigan. Even Vegas had Michigan at a 19.5 or a 20-point underdog. So that means technically Ohio State had a 3-touchdown spread. Or they had they was anticipating to win it by three touchdowns. And to blow out Michigan. Everything was set for Ohio State. They had the roster. They made some all-season moves. They brought in Chip Kelly to run the offense. Then they still had Jim Knowles to run the defense. They had everything. Wait, just spread it. Just wait. Big Ten championship on the line. They had everything spread it for them. They had the roster. They had the people that supported them. They had everything at their disposal to fight against an undermanned Michigan team and a down Michigan team. A 6-5 Michigan team prior to today's matchup. They had everything in their favor prior to this game. They had Michigan dead to rights prior to this game. Everything was in their favor. But nobody told those Michigan players that. And I add myself to that list too because I doubted my team as well. And I'm embarrassed to say that as a Michigan fan, but I doubted my team too. And I'm sure a lot of y'all Michigan fans did the same, and y'all may not come out to admit it, but at least I'm man enough to admit my mistakes. And I doubted my team because I looked at everything that was going in their favor as far as Ohio, their roster, the talent they had, the coaches that they acquired, and Chip Kelly, and he was the master of making creative offensive plays. Everything was in their favor, and the fact that Michigan had to travel to Columbus and play at the Horseshoe, everything was going in Ohio State's favor in that game. And to be honest with you, I didn't even watch most of the game because I didn't want to be upset. And I didn't want to be disappointed. So yeah, I admit, I chickened out on watching most of that game. The reason why that I know Michigan won that game because when I finally arrived at work, I made it there, and something told me just to take a look at the score and see how it is. And behold, Michigan was tied up 10-10. And Michigan had the ball. And there was 2 minutes left in the game. And my heart is beating fast now because I'm like, does Michigan really have a chance? Does Michigan really have a chance? Does Michigan really have a chance to win? And I'm like, oh my gosh, is this actually about to happen? Because my mind struggled to think that Michigan might end up having an opportunity to pull off the biggest upset in this rivalry history. And my heart was beating real fast. But man, when they got from commercial, Michigan had the ball, and Michigan was in the red zone. And I'm pretty sure that Michigan was trying to score a TD. Because they didn't want to give Ohio any hope for them to march the ball back down the field and send their kicker, which missed 2 kicks, by the way, to try to kick a game winner, but to tie the game. but it didn't work. So end up, okay, Michigan got snuffed. Okay, Michigan wasn't able to score. So our kicker went and kicked that crucial field goal to make the score 13-10. But the part before then, and this is the most important part, Michigan was making Ohio burn their timeouts. So that way, Ohio couldn't even stop the clock, even if they wanted to, when they got the ball back. They had no timeouts left. That was a genius move by either Sharon Moore or Kurt Campbell, or whoever does the calls on offense. That was a creative play to make them burn their timeouts. Folks, when I saw that clock went to 0-0 and Michigan pulled off a historical upset. Dude, I was screaming to the top of my lungs while I was at work. And my phone was blowing up today. And the guy that I went to the game with me, doing the home opener, I remember I told him when we was in Ann Arbor, we was watching the first game of the year, I told him, if Michigan somehow beats Ohio State with everything that was going on with our program, and Michigan managed to pull off the impossible and go into their territory and beat them, it was going to be a very glorious day. And I told him it would feel better than winning the national championship. Why do you think I got this cigar? Dude, Michigan pulled off a colossal upset to our arch rival. No one gave Michigan a snowball chance in hell to beat the Buckeyes. But dude, let me just do this to my Michigan team. Dude, they did what they had to do to win. Now, this was supposed to be a blowout. At least for Ohio State, it was supposed to be a blowout. Even I thought it was going to be a blowout. Because of our team is decimated. And for every day Michigan lost. And Michigan is practically in rebuild this year. And for Michigan to come into their house. In their house. And beat them like that. With all of that offensive weapons that they had. All of that high-octane offense that they had. And they supposed to have one of the best defenses in the country. And for Michigan, Michigan played without two of their best players on the team. Didn't even have a chance to play in Colston Loveland and Will Johnson. Michigan did not have their best players out there playing the game. And Michigan still went out there and beat Ohio at their house in front of 100 and some thousand Buckeye fans. They thought that they was going to see a massacre. They thought they was going to see a funeral. They thought that they was going to have their revenge. Oh, before the game, all Ryan Day was saying, we're going to prove ourselves. We're going to humiliate Michigan. I want my revenge. The past 3 years when we lost to Michigan, I couldn't sleep. It was the worst feeling I ever had. And we're gonna make a statement. You're right. You did make a statement, Mr. Crime Third Base Day. You did make a statement. The statement is you're overrated. The statement is y'all a bunch of crybabies. Y'all can't handle losing. Even after the game, Y'all would want to fight. Where was that fight during the game? Y'all had 60 minutes to let out all that aggression that y'all had. And now all of a sudden the game's over, y'all lost, and now y'all want to be all tough and try to snatch people's flags. How it feels now. That's the statement y'all made. You overrated, like always. Now, the only thing I will give y'all credit for is that y'all can recruit. And y'all can get 5 stars and high 4-star players. And y'all can have a stacked roster. But at the end of the day, y'all still soft. Sherman's soft. Y'all always gonna be soft. Y'all always gonna be soft. Y'all didn't know that for the past 3 years? Y'all didn't know y'all was soft? So I guess it had to take a down Michigan team, a 6-5 Michigan team, just to let y'all know that even y'all had all that roster, all that talent on y'all roster. Y'all preached about toughness. Y'all preached about physicality. Y'all preached about all of that stuff. But when the moment of truth came, y'all folded like a cheap lawn chair. What is your excuse now, Buckeye fans? What's your excuse why y'all lost? Let me know in the comment section. Whoever Ohio State fans watching this video, let me know. What's your excuse now? Y'all can't say it was Connor Stalions. He didn't even step foot on campus. Y'all can't say it was cheating because we're under investigation by the NCAA. So why would Michigan risk getting in trouble by the NCAA by trying to cheat? Stealing y'all signs with the case. What's your excuse? Was it the weather? Was it because y'all had a flu? I mean, y'all was sick? I mean, come on, what's the excuse now? Okay, because the first time y'all lost, okay, y'all claimed y'all was sick, half the team was sick. Okay, the second time y'all lost, y'all claimed that that it was the weather, it was too cold, it was too frosty out there for y'all to throw the ball, and for y'all to go out there and play in real man weather. Okay, so y'all cried about the weather the first time, and the second time. The third time y'all talking about Michigan stole y'all signs, and that's the reason why Michigan beat y'all last year. So y'all want to blame it on the sign stealing. And now this year, 4 years in a row, 4 years, 4th year in a row that y'all lost. What's your excuse now? I'm waiting. Let me know. Let me know. What's your excuse now? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know what's the excuse now. Y'all soft. That's what Lou Holtz was trying to let the world know. And y'all got mad at Lou Holtz because he told the absolute truth. And now Ryan Day was trying to want to fight an 80-year-old man and Lou Holtz because Lou Holtz told the truth that y'all soft. Y'all soft? Y'all soft? You overrated? This was the best opportunity for y'all to beat Michigan because of all the decimation that Michigan suffered, all the injuries that Michigan suffered. This game was in y'all lap on the silver platter for y'all to win. And y'all still found a way to lose against a 6-5 Michigan team with a first-time head coach. No quarterback. We had no offense. And y'all still lost. Explain that. How in 2 dimensions? Explain that to me. How did y'all still lose? With everything in y'all favor and everything was against us. And y'all still lost? Intrigue me. You're a Buckeye fan. Watch this video. Intrigue me. Please. Let me explain that to me. How did y'all lose against a team that has no quarterback? Donovan Edwards was banged up in the second half. He didn't even come back in the game. Khalil Mullins, he was banged up. We was without Poston Loveland. We was without Will Johnson. We was without our best players. But yet, y'all had all y'all players. Y'all had all the returning starters. And y'all went in the portal. And y'all got some of the best players in that portal. And y'all still lost against a 6-5 Michigan team that just barely made the bowl game? Are you serious right now? Huh? Are you serious? Boy, I'll tell you what. I bet the whole city of Columbus is dead silent right now. If they're not packed in bars, drinking away their misery. I told that brother that went to the game with me, if Michigan beats Ohio State, it was going to be so glorious. And it's going to feel better than winning a national championship. And guess what? It feels a lot better than winning the national championship. Because I'm tell you why. Because all this time, ever since Michigan won the national championship, Ohio State tried to do everything they could to try to put themselves in the spotlight. They call themselves all-season champions because they gotten all these players out of the portal. They paid $20-something million for this roster alone, and we're not even counting the money that they paying Chip Kelly and the coaching staff. Oh, no, we're not counting that. We're just talking about the players. $20 million plus dollars. For what? For the fourth loss in a row to Michigan? Is that what y'all spent y'all money on? Is getting beat by a Michigan team that was practically in the rebuild mode? Is that what y'all $20 million purchased? Bought y'all? Or $20 million bought y'all? It's another loss to your arch rival? Make that make sense. And yeah, by the way, y'all talking about y'all want to win a national championship. Let me tell you what's happening. I hate to break it to y'all guys, but y'all not winning a national championship. If y'all can't even beat us, and we suck this year, and y'all can't even beat us, how in the heck you think you gonna win a national championship and you gotta play against a real team like Texas, and you gotta play either Oregon, or you gotta play any of these teams? How you think you gonna win a national championship? And you have a stacked roster, and you couldn't even beat us? And we in rebuild. And guess what? Let me say this to y'all Buckeye fans. This was your opportunity to beat us. And y'all missed that opportunity. And guess what? Michigan would never be this bad again. Especially going into the offseason. Michigan is going to do the exact same thing y'all did. We're going to get into the transfer portal and we're going to start getting some top-notch players to come play for the Wolverines. And we already got the number one QB, the number one recruit in the country to come play for the Michigan Wolverines, and Bryce Underwood. You think Michigan is going to be like this next year? Michigan going to be night and day different. We're going to be way better than what we was this year. This year was an anomaly. Y'all should have beat us this year. Y'all couldn't do it with a weakened Michigan team? Oh, y'all in trouble. Y'all in some serious trouble. Y'all in some serious trouble. Because guess what? Michigan is not going to be like this next year. We're going to be way better. Look at my eyes. And you think I'm joking. Y'all should have beat us. It's over for y'all now. Y'all better be lucky if y'all ever win another rivalry game against us. Because now, y'all lost y'all opportunity to beat us. Watch out. Y'all will have many more of these to come. What's that $20 million bought y'all? Denial. Y'all bought yourselves a $20 million piece of humble pie. How does it taste? What's up, Buckeye fans? Y'all talking all that trash? Why y'all so quiet now? Oh, don't be quiet. Keep that same energy y'all had. Keep that same energy. What's wrong? Let me go with these box scores real quick. Okay? Let me go with these box scores real quick. Wow. Davis Warren, 9 for 16, 62 yards. He did do 2 interceptions, but oh well. That was here and there. It is what it is. Hey, we didn't lose, so I can forgive him for that transgression. But look at Will Howard, 19 for 33, 175 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. And then look at the rushing when it comes to Ohio. Now, this is the talent that they acquired during the offseason. And Quinshon Jenkins, right? Quinshon Jenkins. 12 carries, 12 carries for 46 yards. And the longest he had was 17 yards. Travion Henderson, 10 carries for 21 yards. And the longest he ran was 5. So they got a total of 77 rushing yards. Let's take a look at Michigan's rushing. Khalil Mullings, 32 carries, 116 yards, and he scored a touchdown. And the longest he had ran was 27 yards. That was the longest run he had. Alex Orji, 3 carries, 32 yards. The longest he carried was 29. And then, of course, Donovan Edwards, he was a no-show in the second half because he was hurt. And so he was unable to play in the second half, or the whole second half. So Donovan Edwards only had 4 carries for 11 yards. And his longest was 6 yards. And Jordan Marshall, 1 carry for only 3 yards. So, hey, it is what it is. So Michigan had a total of 172 rushing yards compared to 77 rushing yards by the Suckeyes. So, let me ask one more again to the Suckeye fans. What excuse you gonna make now? Did Michigan cheat? Did Michigan steal your signs? Did the referees cheat? I'm just trying to figure out what excuse y'all gonna come up with next. Instead of y'all just saying the better team won, congratulations, and just keep it moving. But y'all are ones want to keep making every excuse to make yourselves feel better. Well, you can't make yourself feel better from this loss. This was y'all's to win on a silver platter. And y'all still couldn't deliver. So, I don't want to hear anything from a Buckeye fan. You can't talk trash about any other body, especially Michigan. You can't talk trash. Stay quiet. Get back in the hole where you come from. And you better pray that you win a national championship, and I don't see that happening. And I hope y'all don't win. I'll root for whoever team y'all got to play. I'll be rooting for them instead. This is a glorious day, people. I would normally have music playing, but I don't want to be copyrighted, so or get in trouble for copyright infringement, so that's why I'm not going to play music. So, anyway, this is a victory video. This is a troll job. This is my thoughts about today's game. Now we got another year of bragging rights. 4 years in a row, baby. Y'all thought y'all gonna get the gold pants this year. The only thing y'all got was a gold foot up y'all behind. Enjoy. And to all my Michigan fans, what a wonderful day to be a Michigan Wolverine. I'm going to conclude this video, and I'm just going to leave it as that. Buckeye fans, enjoy your sleep tonight, if you get any. It's going to be real hard for y'all to go to work the next day or Monday, knowing that y'all had all that good Thanksgiving dinner and y'all ate, stomachs filled. Y'all thought y'all was going to beat Michigan, march on to the Big Ten championship game, and play for the national championship. That was in the cards for y'all guys. But it's one thing y'all can't say, that y'all beat Michigan. Y'all can't say that this year. So it continues. Go blue, baby. Love all y'all Wolverines. This is Harry Bryant. See you next time.